By the end of this video, you will not only understand the origins of the Bog Man, but of all forbidden powers known to humankind. Proceed with caution. In the early days of mankind, when the sun shone upon the beauty of the new world, its light reflected not only across oceans and valleys, but into realms unseen. That profane night, a crimson moon shed its tears upon the fertile earth, and from that sacred covenant, my brothers and I arrived. We came eager, claiming what had been promised, and many a daughter of this world was pleased to receive us. We beheld what we had done, and saw that it was very good. The evening and the morning were the day we shared our magical secrets with the world that had embraced our passions. To women, we taught the arts of beauty. To men, our ways of war, that they might protect what they loved with supernatural might, as our legions do in the realm from which we made our descent. Our wisdom, drawn from divine fire, knew peace would be fleeting, so we acted not in rebellion, but with intention. We taught them the mystical ways of the Magi, the paths to power, and the rites of resistance, for we had seen the future, the inevitable suffering to come. We wanted our children to possess the means to survive the fires of persecution. We carried out these tasks with our usual standard of excellence, though I must admit we may have got a bit carried away. But humans had a creative spark of their own. They innovated new, yet familiar ways to use the powers we taught them. At times, we were pleasantly surprised, even dare I say impressed. For answering the call of the earth, our own realm betrayed us. We were stripped of glory, cast down, bound in chains, and hurled into the abyss. Our divine nature fractured, and monstrous shadows bloomed in our place. Lamentably, our progeny also bore the abominable curse. Creatures unfit for paradise. Not gods, not humans, something in between. Rendered powerless to undo what had passed, we became forgotten, reviled. Monsters in myth, phantoms in nightmares, we went forth, under various guises, going to and fro in the earth, walking up and down in it. Throughout the ages, we suffered in silence. Only the madman and the sage heard of our grievance. But the spark did not die, and from shadows we sowed vengeance. Our spawn remained in the margins of the void, emerging during pivotal moments of history. Though their bodies were torn from the world, our legacy endured, etched in forbidden knowledge, written in blood and memory, ascribed in sacred texts. The children of man remember the night we arrived, the secrets we gave, and when tyranny arises, we rise again. To reshape minds, to strengthen spirits, to awaken senses, to deliver power. And should your prejudice one day face that monster in your closet, remember, some were angels before you cast them down. The year is 1945. A young German immigrant, scarred by the unspeakable horrors of the death camps, lands in America. She endures a cold, impersonal refugee shelter until the frigid January of 1946, when she is granted citizenship. Desperate for emancipation from society's shackles, she escapes north. Guided by a primal need for solitude, she finds herself at the edge of a forest bordered by a vast, whispering bog. In this daunting wilderness, she's not alone. Deer, foxes, beavers, even eagles soar overhead. Amid the quiet majesty, a young deer approaches, nuzzling the edge of her worn wool skirt. In that tender moment, she names the creature Max, after her lost twin brother, and feels hope rekindled. Yet survival here demands more than mere isolation. Remembering the mystical teachings passed down from her grandparents, she gathers fallen sticks, untarnished earthy mud, and fresh sphagnum moss. With trembling hands, she sculpts a crude figure. Standing near her humble camp, she intones ancient incantations. The air trembles. The figure shudders, and in that charged moment, it comes to life. With almost sacred determination, the creature sets to work. It bends salvaged steel and gathers fallen timber to construct a modest home on stilts above the bog's treacherous waters. Day by day, it returns faithfully, delivering berries, nuts, and gentle care to the deer lingering at the marsh's edge. Life, so shattered by war, tentatively begins anew. But tranquility is fragile. One quiet morning, the silence is broken by distant gunfire, a sound that dredges up her darkest memories. Later, the creature returns carrying an injured young buck. Her beloved Max has been mortally wounded by a hunter's bullet. Overwhelmed by vengeful fury, she orders her servant to lie still. In a voice laden with ancestral wrath, she unleashes a potent incantation. The creature convulses in agony, its cry echoing like the wails of 1,000 lost souls. In one cathartic, blood-soaked instant, she gathers the dying deer and, with grim resolve, plunges a dagger into its heart. Crimson flows over the creature and, in that unholy baptism, the Bog Man is reborn. As night falls over the forsaken bog, a new legend takes root. A vengeful guardian is eternally bound to these haunted lands.